I can't believe we're having this conversation about Carly. I mean, this is more of a terrible idea than that game we thought up last week. It's time to play Who Stole the Drugs?
Was it me?
Was it me? I think it was him. Oh, fucking pink fairies everywhere. I'm just saying, she could replace any of us. Even you, Edward. James, just give her a chance. I talked to Skarloey, and he said that she was a very useful engine back in 2008. She deserves a chance. I'm not saying she has to leave Sodor. I'm just saying she has to go far away from here. Like Peel Godred. No, wait, that's too close. Croven's Gate is better. What on earth are you doing here?
Well, my shed isn't fully built yet, so Percy offered me his berth for the night.
So, where will you be sleeping then?
My shed is being built right outside Knapford Sheds.
Oh, so you'll be our neighbor. Excuse me, Carly. I don't mean to be rude, but why on earth were you sold to the Northwestern in the first place?
Well, it's quite the long story. I'm sure everyone here wants to hear it.
Yeah!
No!
Oh, yes.
Alrighty then. I was built in 2008 for the Skarloey Railway because they needed me for restoration work. Yeah, lifting bridges, clearing landslides, and all sorts of heavy lifting. And they all loved me. The work was tough, but I felt so useful. Skarloey, Rheneas, Sir Handel, Peter Sam, and all the others were so kind to me. They'd always say, "We couldn't have done this without you, Carly," and that made me so happy. But then, restoration was finished. The line was running smooth as butter, and there just wasn't as much for me to do anymore. I'd been built for big jobs, but then suddenly those big jobs were gone. Mr. Percival decided to keep me around just in case. He didn't want to get rid of me, bless him, so he retired me to a shed near the yards. I still saw the other engines every day, and they'd share with me, but, well, I wasn't moving, and I wasn't working. For an engine like me, that's the hardest thing.
Sounds lonely.
Oh, it was. But Mr. Percival was kind, and he made sure that I was kept in good shape, even though it wasn't running. I think he felt sorry for me, but there wasn't much he could do. But everything changed a few days ago. Sir Topham Hatt came to visit Mr. Percival. They were having tea in his office, because you know how he loves his tea, and as he was leaving he walked past the shed that I was in, and I'll never forget the look on his face when he saw me. He dropped dead in his tracks and said, "What is this? A crane engine just sitting here?" "That's Carly," he told him. "She helped us with the restoration, but we don't have enough work for her now." Sir Topham stepped closer and looked me right in the eyes and said, "Why does she look so sad?" And Mr. Percival explained that I had been retired, even though I was still in perfect working order. And you know what he did? He looked at me and said, "This engine doesn't belong in a shed, wasting away. She belongs out there, helping keep a railway running." And just like that, he purchased me.
Just like that?
Just like that. He had me gauged to Reddit so I can work here on the Northwestern. I remember being nervous at first. This railway is so much bigger than the Skarloey line. But as soon as I got here, I knew I was in the right place. So with that, here I am.
Well, you sure were busy for the last 2 years.
Up until 2009, because maintenance wasn't done until May.
So, what jobs do we have tomorrow?
I think local stopping service and slow goods. Why?
I was thinking me and you could doublehead the slow goods train, if that's okay with you.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that.
Best to go to sleep now, James.